Good, good. What are you girls doing? You're doing just sitting there. Good, good. Just have a good time. Just enjoy yourself, okay? Okay, have a good time. Talk to you later.
Telephone, Luke. The man said it was an emergency.
You think I was a local doctor?
You are in a way, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, folks, doing too. Good. Have a good time.
I sure hope this is important, pal.
I want to throw a party. Got some friends here from out of town.
Listen, man, I'm throwing a party.
I need some girls, man.
Yeah, I know. Only I promised my girls a night off.
These guys are high rollers.
Well, how high are these high rollers willing to go?
How does 500 apiece sound?
500 apiece? Maybe the girls would rather go to your party.
I thought they might.
I'll let them make their own decision and get back to you.
How long you gonna be?
About 10 minutes. The action's out by the... Hey, you've got to be kidding.
And now for the local news. The Las Vegas Police Department have announced the arrest of a suspect in yesterday's bizarre killing of Luke Mannings. Mannings, 3 times arrested for pimping and procuring of women, was gunned down in his home. The gun found a short distance from the scene is registered to Miss Virginia Marshall. Miss Marshall, the head of the emerging women's organization, Alert, was arrested this morning. And now to the weather. Locally, it's going to be clear and windy. Lows tonight.
Okay, you got that?
Yeah, but I think you should be just a little bit more diplomatic in this letter.
Yeah, probably so. Okay, rewrite it and tell him to sit on it. Diplomatically, of course.
Of course.
What's next?
Well, you've been putting off a reply. Tanna Investigations. Who's calling? Oh, I see. Just a moment, please. J.D. Fenton.
J.D. Fenton, a lawyer?
Yes, the lawyer.
We're moving up?
We sure are. She wants you to come over to the office right away, could you?
Tell her yes.
Okay. Yes, he'll be right over. Could I have the address, please? Thank you.
Give me my jacket. I've got to learn to stop seeing people right away.
It sounds important.
I know, but if prospective clients think you're available, they try to get you to cut your price.
Dan, trust me. If they can afford her, they can afford you.
You're right. Start paying last month's bills.
Okay.
I appreciate your promptness, Mr. Tanner.
Counselor, my pleasure. You can call me Dan, though.
Sit down.
Thank you.
I am J.D. Fenton, and I'll get right to the point. In Vegas, I'm considered the best in my business. And from what I hear, you're the best in yours.
Well, there's never been a contest, not that I know of. But if there were, I guess I'd figure to be in the money.
My client is Virginia Marshall. She's being held without bail, unjustly accused of a murder.
And you want me to prove the unjustly part, is that it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dan, Virginia Marshall is a remarkable young woman. She has spent most of her adult life fighting for women's rights. And of course, she's made a lot of enemies along the way. You may not like her, most men don't. But she's honest, and what's most important is she is innocent.
Well, Counselor, it won't be easy. You see, the police have what they call an ironclad case.
Mr. Tanna, I'd feel more secure about this whole thing if you were a bit more positive.
Well, you can be positive of one thing, Counselor. I'll prove somebody did it. Now, would you call Lieutenant Nelson at Metro and tell him I have permission to talk to our client?
Done.
And one more thing. I know it's none of my business, but if you wouldn't mind, what does the JD stand for?
Jezebel and Delilah.
Counselor?
You've got to preach any Marshall. Circle around here, Blake. Women have rights. Virginia Marshall. Virginia Marshall. Virginia Marshall. Alert. Alert. She did not Won't let me get away with this. Equal rights for Jenny Marshall. Free Jenny.
Here, for Jenny Marshall.
Thank you. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Me? What about?
Well, I'm working on the Ginny Marshall case.
She didn't do it. She couldn't have.
Yeah. Well, the police think she did.
She didn't.
She is a member of your organization.
She's our vice president.
Would you mind telling me what ALERT stands for?
Alliance for Liberty, Equality, and Revolution Through Truth.
Revolution through truth. Having your convention at the Sands, right?
Without Ginny, it's more of a wake.
Listen, I might need a little more information about the group.
Anything, just so long as it helps Ginny.
Free Jenny. Free Jenny Marshall.
He's going to...
All right, Miss Marshall.
Ms. Marshall.
Ms. Marshall. Shall we go round again?
You'll get the same answers.
Lady, I'm up for retirement in 15 years, so you take all the time that you need.
My name is Ms. Virginia Marshall.
And you gunned down a man in cold
I did not gun down
blood.
a man in cold blood.
Ms. Marshall, you did everything but sign your name. Yes. All right, thank you. I'll be right back.
I can hardly wait.
Hey,
Oh,
you look tired.
well, I've been questioning your client for the last few hours. She's in the interrogation room. You know, from what we've got, I could probably arrest you for stealing money.
That bad, huh?
Then any first-year law student could put her away.
So what can you tell me?
2 bullets, ballistics checks say they both came from her gun.
There are prints on it?
That's right. Of course, she said somebody stole it.
Yeah, what else?
Well, we have some woman's footprints in the dirt outside the bedroom window, and an exact match from a pair of shoes we found in her closet. And that's not all. Have you ever read The Enemies of Eve?
A couple chapters in the dentist office, you know.
Uh-huh. Beware exploiters of women, the day of reckoning is now. That was a lipstick message we found on Luke Manning's mirror.
Yeah, from her book.
Page 43.
Page 43. Dave, you're just wrong about one thing. About me stealing money on this case. Earned every dime.
Hello, Dan.
Dan Tanna. JD sent word you were coming. She said you were good. You better be, hotshot.
Tough. Very tough.
Innocent.
Well, you convince me of that, and I'll try to convince the police, okay?
It's a frame, Tanna. My gun was used, but I reported it stolen 2 weeks ago. Now Nelson and the rest of the men on his force are trying to take the easy way out. Me.
People report guns stolen every day. Let's talk about Luke Manning's.
I only knew him by reputation. He was a creep. What kind of justice is it when I get put in jail because somebody kills a piece of garbage? Luke Manning's was a pimp, a parasite who lived off women. Now, there have to be 100 people who had reason to kill that male crud.
But the police believe that you did it. Now, Miss Marshall, I'm here to help you. But I don't like your attitude, so let's just cut the chauvinistic junk and get to the facts, all right?
The facts can't change, Tanna, and neither can I.
Okay. We'll do it your way, for now. I grant you that somebody else could have written that quote, but what about the footprints the police found at the scene of the crime? They found the shoes in your closet.
Of course, they were mine.
How? Why?
That man was killed Sunday. My shoes were in Tal's shoe repair at the Somerset Shopping Center until Monday morning.
Why didn't Nelson tell me that?
Because I didn't tell him. And by the time we got around to the shoes, I was not about to give these clowns a chance to destroy my alibi.
Okay, Miss Marshall. I will go talk to your shoemaker, then you and I will have another little talk, all right?
Sorry to interrupt.
Counselor?
I finally got the court to set bail. It was high, but the organization raised the money. Come on, Ginny, you're free to go.
Counselor, how come you allowed your client to be interrogated without her lawyer present?
Because she's innocent and she has nothing to hide. Point number 2, it'll impress the hell out of the judge when I move for dismissal.
Thank you. Getting away from these Neanderthals is a gift from God.
And J.D. Fenton.
Well, Mr. Tanna, I told you I'm the best.
Yeah, somebody broke in over the weekend and stole some tools and petty cash. Probably some kids.
Do you remember Virginia Marshall?
Sure, I remember her. She's one of my good customers.
Yeah, well, she said she picked up a pair of shoes here on Monday.
Well, if that's what she said, that's what she did.
Well, it's not that I don't believe her, but I need more than her word for it.
Monday morning, right? There we are. GM, Jenny Marshall.
Right.
MAM. AM is morning. Monday morning.
Do you think I could borrow that slip of paper?
Sorry, I keep that for my records.
Okay, then whatever you do, don't lose it.
Dan, look at the evidence. Every shred of it points toward your client. She's a militant activist who's even written a book about the feminine revolution.
Writing a book is not the same thing as committing murder.
Look, the lady hates men. She admitted it. Now, why don't you face it?
Dave, I don't like her attitude any more than you do, but the lady who wrote that book is too smart to do something that stupid. That's all I'm saying.
You might be right. It's a thing that's been bothering me more than anything else.
So you do admit that she could have been framed?
Between you and me?
Between you and me.
It's crossed my mind.
Good. That's good. Well, listen, you think you can drink a cool one before turning in?
You buying?
I'm buying.
Oh, he's buying. But we will not discuss the case, will we?
Wrong. We will discuss the possibility that the shoes could have been stolen at the break-in at the shoemaker and returned after the murder.
All right.
Listen.
Yep. Who's there?
Late last night, George Weston, president of X-Rated Publications Incorporated, was stabbed to death in his office. Police, using the knife and slogans found at the scene, have rearrested Miss Virginia Marshall. A police spokesman told this reporter that she is the only suspect, and the police are conducting no further investigation.
Tanna.
Yellow, it's me. Hi, listen, J.D. Fenton just called and says she wants to see you right away.
Yeah, I'll bet she does. I just heard that Jenny was arrested for George Weston's murder.
No kidding. Well, look, is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, why don't you hit the street, see if you can find a connection between Luke Manning and George Weston.
What could those two possibly have in common?
Well, Ben's at the moment, just one thing. They're both very dead. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Counselor?
Good morning, Mr. Tanna.
Well, not the way I see it. You wouldn't happen to know where our client was at the time of the latest murder, would you?
Dan, someone is framing her.
Well, Lieutenant Nelson and I can't seem to figure out why. You wouldn't happen to have an answer to that one, would you?
That's why I'm paying you, to find that answer.
Okay. According to my secretary, Weston bought it with a carving knife.
Of course. From a matching set that has been missing from Ginny's house for a few weeks.
That's wonderful. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A scarf with her exact initials And a quote from her book, Left at the Scene of the Crime.
Yeah, I read the rest of her book last night. She ruffled more than a few feathers.
Dan, you knew that when you took this case. And with that book, she also won a great deal of recognition for her organization, both public and political.
Do you think you can get her released again, Counselor?
I sure as hell am gonna try.
Are you sure you want to?
Dan, you're not convinced that she's being framed.
Evidence convinces me, Counselor. Evidence. And so far, they've got it and we haven't. Hi.
Dan, I'm scared.
Oh, well, look, take it easy, all right? It's gonna be okay.
I didn't kill him, Dan.
Well, I was reading the robbery report. It didn't say anything about a carving knife.
Well, I didn't know it was stolen. I mean, I only used it for formal dinner parties, and I haven't entertained in months.
Uh-huh.
What's gonna happen to me, Dan?
I don't know. But you got the best people available working for you.
I know I have nothing to hide.
Now, you said you took a taxi directly from your house to the hotel, right?
I put on a karate demonstration. I didn't take a cab directly. I flagged one down the street.
Well, don't you have a car?
Yeah, but the battery's dead. It is. You can check. It's still in my driveway.
And you were going there for a karate demonstration?
You know, well, I advocate self-defense for women. It doesn't sound too good, does it?
Look, why don't you get some rest? I'm gonna talk to Nelson.
Dan, I'm scared. I haven't been so scared.
Hey, don't worry. JD will probably have you out of here in no time.
I don't know if I want to be released. I mean, what if somebody else gets killed?
Well, just try to be having dinner with the chief of police, huh?
Either it starts or it doesn't. You'll be the one who testifies.
Here goes nothing.
So much for that alibi.
Well, that's not conclusive. This old junker could have conked out at that moment.
Dan, 2 murders. Both men who exploited women. Both men who were against everything she stood for.
Yeah, but the business these guys were in pick up enemies quicker than Lynn on a blue serge suit. Now, the killer could have been among their associates. There's got to be a tie-in somewhere.
All right, let me ask you a question. How long do you think it would take to break into Weston's office building, go to his office, knife him, write the slogan, and leave?
I don't know, 10 minutes?
How long do you think it would take a woman to walk from here to the Sands Hotel?
Maybe 40 minutes.
10 minutes to commit the crime, 40 minutes from here to the hotel.
Yes. All right. So what are you getting at?
At the karate demonstration last night, she was exactly 50 minutes late.
Nice suit.
You're a little late, mister. I'm already spoken for.
Yeah, well, it's still a nice suit. My name is Tanna.
P.I., huh? It's okay. You're cute. Sally Berrigan. Sit down and enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Are you aware that while we're sitting here enjoying, somebody's towing away your car?
Repossession, and it's not mine, Luke's. Luke owed everybody. Liquor stores, mortgage payments, clothing stores. He was in hock up to his eyes.
Really? I'd heard that before Luke was killed, he was making big bucks running a string of hookers. No offense.
None taken. Luke was a compulsive poker player. Mostly private games. Table stakes, pot limit.
Yeah? Well, if he was bust, where was he getting his playing money?
From a shark, Fred Talbert. Luke was into him 150 big ones.
That's a heavy number.
Yeah, the only good thing about Luke buying it is knowing that Fred Talbot got stiffed. I wonder how dear Freddie's taking it.
Well, why don't you sit here and enjoy it? I'll go ask him. It's a very nice suit.
Cut the music! Okay, kids, I like the routine. I'll get in touch with you, huh?
Hi.
Joint doesn't open till 10, pal.
Uh-huh.
I know you.
The name is Tanna.
I know of you. Private Snoop.
Yeah, and I know of you. Private loan shark.
I don't like being called a shark.
Why, I didn't mind being called a snoop.
Okay. Sometimes I lend money to friends. Banks charge interest, so do I.
Just out of curiosity, did you gun down Luke Manning, or did one of your boys do it?
Look, Tanna, in my business, an arm gets broken. Sometimes a leg. But dead guys can't repay loans.
Yeah, but the word on the street was Luke had no intention of paying off.
Why am I listening to you? Why? You're bugging me, do you hear? Hey, this guy's bugging me.
Okay, fellas, all right. I know my own way out. Now, I just got that jacket back from the cleaners. All that dancing and no music. Thought you had an early date. You look very nice.
Thank you. I do have a date and I'm late. By the way, Jenny Marshall is out on the streets.
If anybody ever tells you that J.D. Fenn can walk on water, you believe it.
I'll believe it. She said she'd call you in the morning. By the way, again, I am now a paid member of Alert. To join them is to know them.
Anything I should read here?
I'll run it by for you. The first vice president is Jenny Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the founder of this organization is one Jane Demarest.
Never heard of her.
Oh, really? Married a man by the name of Fenton.
Still never. Jane Demarest Fenton. J.D. Fenton.
You got it. What do you think?
I think I want to know why the famous Miss Fenton didn't bother to mention it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
You do good work.
Thank you.
Even if you didn't do good, you did good.
Okay, girls, let's line it up. Come on, move it, move it. You'll do. Too short. If I wanted boys, I would have put in a call for boys. Are those real? Forget it. It doesn't matter. Thighs too heavy. You'll do. Make sure this one can dance. Okay, girls, that's it. Put in another call, Peter. Nobody under 5'9". I'll be home till noon tomorrow, and I don't want to be disturbed by anything less than Armageddon.
I figured you'd like to be in on this one.
Who bought it?
His name's Walter Leonard.
Oh.
You know him?
Yeah, he was a choreographer. Had a reputation with the showgirls as being a rough guy.
How so?
A little sadistic. How'd he get it?
Several well-placed karate chops. And guess who teaches karate?
Oh, Dave, come on. The next thing you'd have Jenny Marshall as Jack the Ripper.
All right, come here. Thank you. We found this plaster in Leonard's left fist. He took it off of his attacker. The initials are VM, Virginia Marshall.
Well,
It's
it could have
Jennings.
been one of the items stolen from her house, right?
You recognize that?
Yeah. Dave, it's the same M.O. as the other two killings. It's obviously a frame.
That's what you and her attorney are supposed to be proving.
Look, how many times do we have to go through
Dan,
this?
I am a cop. I have responsibilities. Now, somewhere out there's a maniac who has killed 3 men in less than 3 days.
It doesn't mean Jenny Marshall did it, in spite of the evidence.
Evidence is all I have to go on.
Yeah, right. So, have you brought her in?
We can't find her.
Oh, that's terrific. That's just dandy.
She's either on the run or she's holed up somewhere, but I guarantee you this. I will find her. And when I do, this time she'll stay put.
Dan, I'm sorry I'm late.
Sit down, please.
I was, shadow boxing with your friend Nelson.
Would you care for a drink?
Yes, as a matter of fact, a glass of white wine.
White wine, thank you. You know, Counselor, we cannot keep telling Nelson that Ginny's being framed without providing some evidence.
All right, why don't you provide the evidence?
Well, her taking off on the run doesn't help us any, you know?
She will not go back to that jail.
Have you talked to her?
That was a direct quote, Dan.
You know where she is?
Dan, that's privileged information.
Counselor, you are an officer of the court. You're breaking the law. You're harboring a fugitive from justice, and you're making yourself an accessory to murder. Now, Nelson has the best department in the West. He will dig her up.
That doesn't give you much time, does it?
I don't have a motive. There's no motive.
The motive seems obvious to me. To break up Alert and discredit it.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. To break up Alert, which raises another question. How come you never mentioned the fact that you nurtured, you mothered the Alert organization?
I didn't think it was important.
Everything is important.
All right, it's true. I founded Alert. But I participate in many other women's rights groups.
Yes, but Alert is the most militant of all those organizations.
That's what it's become. and I had to withdraw. And I said so publicly a few weeks ago.
Come on, counselor.
Dan, listen to me. The cause of equal rights for women has become the motivating force in my life. But like every other movement in history, it attracts a lunatic fringe. A few weeks ago, some of the younger women started to talk about violence. I had to withdraw. It's illegal, it's self-defeating, and it turns the public against you.
Why are you defending Jenny?
Because she's a young woman in terrible trouble in a man's world. You know, I don't understand you. You're supposed to be helping me clear her.
She's not helping. You're not helping.
Dan, I want results now. Results.
Yeah, so do I, counselor. Results. But when I get them, you may not like them.
Remember the Seamus who was here?
Tanna?
Him and the guy who works for him. What's his name?
Sounds like one of Santa Claus' reindeer.
Yeah, Blitzen or something. Anyway, they're asking questions all over town. Like, did Luke Mannings get hit because he wouldn't pay you off?
Sure made a lot of jokers pay up fast. Only, it's scaring away new customers.
Thought you ought to know.
Yeah. Okay, go after Tanna. Explain the situation to him. Tell him he's bad for my business.
How hard do we talk to him?
Hard enough to make sure he needs a lot of dental work.
Hey, Manny, how's it going?
Hi, Dan. I think I got a sleeper at Belmont.
Yeah?
How's the T-Bird?
It's running good.
Good.
How the ponies running?
Running not so good.
Not so good, that's too bad.
I take it this is a social call.
Well, not exactly, Manny. What do you know about Carl Weston, Luke Mannings, and Walter Leonard?
That's some losing parlay.
Yeah, I know. The word is that Luke was in the Sweaty Freddy for a bundle.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure to see the shark get stiffed.
You have a lot of markers on?
And paying off like a slot machine by the rest of his clients, ever since Luke cashed in.
What's the talk?
If you're going in the water, make sure the shark is fed.
Yeah, so you think Luke was a warning?
You said that, not me. Excuse me, gotta make a bet.
Manny, you didn't answer my question.
Nobody learns anything around here. It ain't healthy.
Where do you suppose a fellow ought to look?
Under rocks, Daniel. Maybe even under Freddy the Shark's rock.
Don't you guys ever get tired of all this dancing with no music?
Well, that just about covers the interest. I'll see you boys for another payment next week, huh? Tanna! Tanna! Wait a minute, Tanna!
Get your rhymes off.
Tanna, it was business. It was strictly business. Your nosing around is bad for my business.
Keep talking.
Tanna, wait a minute, Tanna! They were just going to rough you up a little, that's all. Listen, if I was guilty of murder, they would have been ordered to carve you like a turkey.
Keep talking, you got my interest.
Tanna, please, Tanna. You got my word.
Your what?
Listen. I know that clan of yours. Yeah. That Marshall dame? I knew about it from way back. She's a nut.
Because she's interested in women's rights?
Oh, I don't know nothing about women's rights. I'm talking about the way she'd make plays for married guys. Then make sure the wife would find out and split.
A lot of women break guys' hearts.
Well, not like this one. She had it down to a science, Ty. Listen! No, she did. She had it down to a science. She used to tell the guys that fell for her that she was writing her autobiography and that she was going to name names so that their wives could find out how kinky their husbands were. Tanna, I've known a lot of crazy ladies, but this one was downright diabolical.
Diabolical?
I guess I'm not as tough as I thought I was.
Ginny, anybody who'd been through what you have might break. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Why are you hiding me?
Well, as soon as they get you back in jail, they'll stop the investigation, dear.
And you think as long as they keep looking for me that something may turn up?
Yes. And that something may be just the thing that'll clear you. I know it seems like a long shot to you, but come on, don't give up hope. I tell you what, I'll keep you posted of everything that happens. All right? And if you need me, call me on my private number, huh?
J.D.
Yes?
Thank you.
My pleasure, dear.
Thank you, Cliff. Read that.
Starting to sound like you're believing that Jenny was innocent.
Well, you said it first. Now I buy it. The lady is too bright to be so stupid.
I'm saying gold chains, scarves, gloves, nothing of real value. And yet she reports furs, TVs, and diamond earrings that weren't touched. It's as if the thief was announcing his or her intentions, you know?
Yeah, you're funny. You bust your tail to clear your client. Now it sounds as though you're going after her.
Well, Dave, there's more than one her and alert. J.D. Fenton, the founder. I have a hunch.
All right, tell me. I'll listen to anything.
I don't know, but I just have the feeling we might have outsmarted ourselves. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Yes, Mr. Tanner. Virginia Marshall is a steady customer.
Do you have a record of recent purchases of last year, say?
Yes, of course. Bought a half-dozen pantyhose. They were on sale.
Yeah, well, what about shoes?
During the past year, she bought 5 pairs.
5 pairs.
I got a little mixed up. You see, everything's marked in code, and I thought it was a computer error.
What was?
But 3 weeks ago, she bought 2 pairs. Both the same.
Exactly the same.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much. Where is she? Where's Jenny?
That's privileged information.
I had to tear this place apart.
I don't understand you.
Going in. I laid it out, Counselor. If our client was innocent, I would prove it. And if she was guilty, I would prove it.
She is innocent.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. How could anybody that smart be so stupid as to leave all those clues behind and look like a frame all the way? But believe me, Counselor, she's not stupid. She's so damn smart. She knew exactly how we'd all react.
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm talking about a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes that Jenny owned that police matched to some heel marks.
Yes, of course. The shoes in the repair shop.
Yeah, the shoes that were in a repair shop, except she had 2 pair of shoes. Exactly the same kind.
She had 2 pair. Well, all right, so she had 2 pair of shoes. What does that prove? Nothing. That she killed somebody? She'd have to have a motive.
That's what had me banging my head against the wall. Who hated her enough to want to frame her? You know what the answer to that one is, Counselor? Nobody. Nobody.
There has to be somebody.
What do you know about her past dealings with men?
Not very much. But what the hell does that have to do with it?
Well, what if a cunning and sinister man used the word diabolical to describe her conduct with men?
I would call that a very strange choice of words.
I'd say exactly the same thing. Add that to a pair of shoes, a very strange robbery, and things start to smell.
Somebody had to steal those things from her house. They had to frame her.
Yeah, 3 weeks before the Alert organization began to demonstrate.
What the hell does that prove?
Maybe nothing. But you know, before these murders, I'd never heard of Alert.
What are you...
And now it's front page news. It's headlines.
What are you doing? Are you telling me that Ginny killed 3 men to get publicity?
And believe this, Jenny wrote an autobiography. A pretty nasty piece, if what I hear is true. And it was enthusiastically rejected by every publisher who read it. Jenny was bitter. And then she got involved with Alert. Wrote another book, The Enemies of Eve. And that one sold a couple 100 copies. Until the murders began. I just checked with her publisher. Last week alone, it sold over 100,000 copies. And on top of that, with all the commotion in the press about the murders, she just got $1 million advance for the publication rights to her autobiography, a book she could not give away before the murders.
Are you sure about that?
J.D., I approve of what the women's right is all about. But Jenny is out for Jenny. She doesn't give a damn about Alert. She's using the organization for her own gain. She's a sick, psychotic person.
I pray that you are wrong.
Let me bring her in. If she's wrong, let her prove it.
She's staying at a house that I own on the edge of town. It's 3305 South Yale. J.D. Fenton.
Hi, J.D. Listen, since I can't go out, I thought I'd call and see if you wouldn't mind picking me up some shampoo. I'm all out and I feel grimy, you know.
Yes, dear, I'm sure I can do that.
Are you okay? You sound funny. J.D.?
Ginny, tell me something. Did you recently get a great deal of money for your autobiography?
Yeah, so what?
Well, why didn't you tell me about it?
I didn't think it was important.
You didn't think... Ginny, why did you lie to...
I didn't. Look, what is the problem here, J.D.? J.D.?
sorry this had to happen. I hope it doesn't hurt the woman's movement.
Bea, are you serious? We're talking about women's rights. I mean, one person's greed is not strong enough to destroy something as important as women's rights.
What do you think's gonna happen to Ginny Marshall?
And believe it or not, J.D. still wants to defend her. And now she has 2 clients. She's been charged herself with obstruction of justice, harboring a fugitive.
You think she'll get off?
Well, she's got the best lawyer in the business.
Good, because when the publicity on Ginny's trial comes out, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Well, as Damon Runyon once said, the fight may not be to the strong nor the race to the swift, but that's the way to bet.
Well, I wouldn't say fluent, but I can communicate well enough.
His radio's working, sir.
Bring him in, Miss Ballinger.
Vash Azimutoza?
4, 0. Idu na Spasak.
Adin
Washington again, sir. General Parsons.
Adin Chitirino, Shohara Sho, Nachi Pasatku.
Yes, sir. Our Russian defector is on his way in. We got 2 F-15s on his wing.
He says he's coming in on his fumes.
Well, we know it's a jump jet off a Soviet carrier located about 800 miles off the California coast. Yes, sir. Probably their Sparrow Hawk 2. Right.
Yeah, I have the air.
We're on maximum security.
Bijou.
He has the field in sight.
Bijou.
Let's get out there.
Course 140.
Is there any particular reason why they guided him into Nevada?
The entire West Coast was socked in with bad weather, so they diverted him here. When does the debriefing team come in? Tomorrow morning. They're going to pick that bird apart with a pair of tweezers.
I can see why.
Urgent message for you, Major. Colonel Mance.
It's from Laszlo Szymanski.
One of your sources?
Yes, and usually reliable. He's waiting for me at the Golden Nugget in Vegas.
This contact isn't what I think it is.
So do I, Colonel.
Please float 2 parts cognac on top of 1 part chartreuse, if you would. And my friend here will have...
Hot tea with honey.
The natural man returns. Still jogging, I assume?
Listen, Laszlo, I'm rather busy.
I would imagine you are. With that new Sparrowhawk from Ivan.
Where'd you get that?
Other people monitored radio transmissions. Would you care to find out what the other side has in mind?
I'm listening.
The Russians are sending 3 agents. The team is called Operation Hobby.
KGB?
Not enough time. People from your side, highly paid. One of them used to work for the CIA. He has orders to put the pilot, Comrade Mikhail Yanovich, to permanent rest before he can be debriefed.
You know his name?
Only that he's a professional assassin. Code name is Blue 2. Number 2 is a private investigator. He's a bomb expert, lives here. His code is Red 1.
Lives here? You mean Las Vegas?
Correct. He'll attempt to demolish the aircraft, of course.
What about the third one?
This nobody knows. But I'm sure if you find the one here, you'll find the other 2, yes?
If we're lucky. Listen, Laszlo, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Hello, Laszlo. How's things going?
Should I know you?
The man you've been talking to, Laszlo, is not with the Air Force anymore. He's a counteragent with Operation Hobby. You're in bad company, Laszlo. But if you want to help us, you can keep the money the Major gave you.
How often do you unveil an 8-year-old defeat Rothschild?
Oh, about once every 8 years. Or about as often as I take out a court reporter with red, shiny nails.
And what do you have against nail polish?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't think you had that much time on your hands.
I do my nails about as often as you button up all the buttons on your shirt. You'll just have to undo them again later.
Later?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh. Phone. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people who has to answer the phone. Hello?
Dan? Barney Adams.
Barney, what's the good word?
Jackpot. Listen, Dan, are you doing anything right now?
Well, that depends, Barney, on how you define right now.
Immediately. I'm in the Keno Lounge at the Golden Nugget.
You mean right now, right now?
Now. It involves national security, Dan. I'm with one of our informants right now. His name is Laszlo Szymanski.
Barney, what would Air Force intelligence need with me?
All I can tell you is one of the agents involved is a local PI with demo experience. Somebody you might know.
I'll be right there. My country calls.
That's okay. I can see that any relationship with a PI should be kept very shallow.
Now, look, the wine won't spoil. We could rewrap the cheese dip. What are you doing tomorrow night?
My nails.
It's not easy being me.
Miss, did you see where my friend went?
That way, with another man.
Major Adams?
Yes?
If you're looking for your friend, we have him. CIA? We'd also like to ask you a few questions. Would you come this way, please? Excuse me, I was supposed to meet a friend of mine here. He's about 6'1", 6'2", has a mustache.
Sounds like the organic type who was just here. Hot tea, honey.
Where'd he go?
Out the back way with some other guy.
Look, I know this might sound like a peculiar question, but was there anything unusual about the way they left?
Yeah, they could have paid their check.
Laszlo?
All in due time, Major, all in due time.
Wait a minute. You say you're with the CIA? Prove it. What's the name of your case agent on this?
Let's not be stupid, Adams. I believe this is your car. Now give me the keys. Now get in. You're inquiring about your friend Laszlo? By now he should be very, very dead. Now get in.
Hey!
On number 1, go ahead on number 2. 1360, Roger. 1360, Roger.
Morning, Dan.
Hi.
There was no ID on the body. And when I saw the Air Force decal on the car, I thought this might be the Major Adams you called me about last night. That's him?
That's him. It's also the car that tried to run me down last night, only Barney wasn't driving it.
We'll take it from here, officer. Gentlemen, the body goes in the coroner's wagon with us. Lieutenant, was anything removed from the body or the car?
It's over here, Captain. Just this.
Looks like one too many.
Major Adams didn't drink.
Lieutenant Nelson, sir.
It's an Air Force matter. You're free to go.
I'm also free to stay.
What's your interest here, sir?
My name is Dan Tanna. Barney was a friend of mine. He called me last night. He wanted me to find a guy who might be causing trouble on your base.
I see. In that case, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you.
Got a few questions of my own, Captain. Like why somebody tried to run me down in the parking lot last night when I went out to find Barney.
Mr. Tanner, perhaps we could discuss this somewhere more private.
Captain, that wasn't an accident. Barney wasn't even driving.
What I need is for you to come back to the base with me and give me a full report. I need to know all the details that Major Adams gave you and everything you saw.
Be glad to later. Some things I gotta check out on my own.
Later would be counterproductive, Mr. Tanner. We've got some pretty perishable goods at the base. We'll take care of your car.
I apologize for the abrupt manner in which you were spirited out here, Mr. Tanna. The captain was simply trying to expedite matters. Under the circumstances, I'm sure that you'll understand.
And just what are the circumstances, Colonel?
Major Adams asked you to help him. He asked you to meet him at the Golden Nugget, is that right?
Yes, well, somebody spirited him out of there before I got a chance to talk to him. Somebody was taking notes, but I filled in the lines.
That's Barney's handwriting. Operation Hobby. 3 counteragents?
One is a local private investigator. His expertise is explosives. Barney wanted me to find him.
Can you?
If he's in Vegas, I can find him.
By 1700 hours tomorrow?
What happens then?
You won't be involved then, Tanna. It's quite clear to us that Barney was not drunk when he hit that abutment. He was murdered. The less you know, the safer you are.
You mean that guy's not gonna try to run me over again?
Who?
The guy who was driving Barney's car, probably one of the three you're looking for.
Mr. Tanna, are you prepared to help us?
Colonel, it's been a long time since I've been out of the military, and I'm just a little rusty at taking orders.
Tanna, this is a matter of national security. Now, Barney was your friend. He asked you to help us. Now, what we have here, and this is highly confidential, is a defecting Russian pilot and a highly sophisticated Soviet jet aircraft right here in the middle of Nevada. And we need your help.
You got it, Colonel.
Thank you.
If the captain will give me a ride back to town, I'll see if I can locate that guy for you.
Schmidt.
We're looking for a private investigator whose expertise is demolition.
So anybody who's worked on a bomb squad?
Anybody. Ex-cop, ex-Navy frogman, ex-Green Beret. He also has to live in Las Vegas.
Well, what's this for?
National security.
Is this real national security or rampant paranoia?
Well, it was real enough to kill Barney Adams.
Here's a guy, an ex-ranger from the Korean War, Marcus Whitcomb. They're pretty good in plastic explosives.
There's another possibility. Rico Maynard. Why don't you see if you can track him down?
Only if you believe in reincarnation. He got killed a couple weeks ago in an accident.
Dan, here's one that was trained by the FBI for explosives. And here's another one that was trained by the Navy on underwater demolition. His name is, Jack Lucas.
Well, if it isn't Dave Nelson, my old buddy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. You know, you didn't show a lot of concern when those guys hustled me off to that air base.
Strictly a military operation, not my jurisdiction.
All
right, what do you need?
Either of these two guys ever make your police blotter?
Jack Lucas. Charged with interstate transport of explosives about a year ago. Charges were dropped on a technicality.
You know where he is now?
Yeah, I understand he's a mercenary. Seems that Diamond Jim Concannon took pity on him. Hooked him up with a guerrilla unit in the Caribbean. Why, is the Air Force interested in Jack Lucas?
Gee, I'm sorry, Dave. It's out of your jurisdiction. Hey, Robbie, how you doing?
Paging Mr. Tomaszewski. Telephone call for Mr. Joe Tomaszewski.
Thank you.
Daniel, step into my office. I think you know my staff.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello, hello. Looks like Lady Luck is shining on you this evening.
Profusely. Scorpio is in the house of the rising chips. Venture some capital on the tail of my comet.
I'd like to, but,
You are in pursuit of knowledge.
Exactly. An old cohort. A private investigator by the name of Jack Lucas.
Last time I heard, Jack was in some banana republic helping to overthrow the United Fruit Company.
Yes, but I heard he's back.
Well, the chorus lines will certainly be happy to hear that. Can I buy you a drink? Some nectar of the cow, perhaps?
I just had a glass, my quota for the year. So you're saying that Mr. Lucas is quite the ladies' man?
They called him Mr. Goodwage.
Anyone in particular?
Everybody in general. That's why God gave us both arms, to hold a woman in each. That's what he said. And I find his logic unarguable.
Any chorus line in particular, then?
It seems a pair of lovelies at the Desert Inn held some fascination for a while.
Jim, if you ever need a favor, don't hesitate.
I never hesitate.
Hello?
There's only one thing better than that, and that's it.
Hi, do you... Hello? Could I have a word with you?
Is that all?
Do one of you girls, maybe two, even know Jack Lucas?
You're looking for me?
Oh, are you a friend of Jack's?
We see him occasionally.
We?
Blue and I.
Oh, my name is Tanna.
I'm Katie Hendricks. Oh, you're the guy I see around town in the red Firebird.
T-Bird. I'm a private investigator. That's how I know Jack. But I don't know where he's staying these days.
Well, he'll be here in a little bit, and you can ask him yourself.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Right here?
Blue and I have a date with him this evening. Oh, would you care to join us?
No, maybe another time.
Hopefully. Excuse me, costume change. Back in a few.
Yeah.
There's a friend of yours waiting backstage to see you.
A friend?
Dan Tanna?
He's no friend. Can you two keep him occupied for about a half hour?
I'd love to.
You know that guy you missed in the parking lot? Was a private investigator named Tanna.
Tanna? Why is he talking to your girlfriend?
He's nosy. But being nosy can be a very unhealthy fault.
So, how long have you two been dating, Jack?
A little over a year. He calls us his combination. You know, the old 1-2.
Do you find that bizarre?
Oh, no, not bizarre so much as challenging.
Well, Jack feels that woman is the sweetest fruit God put on the vine. And he would no more love one kind of woman than drink one kind of wine.
Ah, yes, words to live by. So, where is the wine lover?
Should be here any minute.
We go on again in a few minutes.
Your boyfriend didn't stand you up.
He's usually here by now, maybe after the show.
Katie, you didn't happen to talk to old Jack in the last 20 minutes, did you?
Why no? Come on, Blue. See you later.
investigator. His expertise is demolition.
Hey, that's Tanna.
I hate being right all the time.
What do you think? You didn't sign anything, did you?
Like what?
Well, I had a friend once who thought he was signing a pay voucher.
Yeah?
He re-enlisted for 4 years. It was very ugly.
Come to think of it, I did sign something.
I hope you like traveling. Thank you.
Hi, brought somebody to see you.
Hi, Bender. Hi, Uncle Dan.
Wow,
Hi,
look
Julie.
who's here, just in time for inspection. What do you think?
I didn't know you were a scout leader.
This is not a Boy Scout uniform.
Then what kind is it?
Well, it happens to be an Air Force uniform.
Ours?
Yes, ours. You like it?
How come you don't have any medals?
How come I don't have any
Medals.
medals? You want to see medals? This young lady wants to see medals. I've got some right over here in the medal department.
Special department we keep for medals.
One of my favorite medals. And this green and white one is very nice, too. How about that?
What'd you get them for?
What'd I get them for? Well, would you believe that I got them to show off in front of pretty little girls like you?
No, but if you say so, Uncle Dan.
Okay. I'm sure glad your mom brought you over, because you did cheer my day up.
Well, actually, it was her idea. Come on, I think we have a date at the skating rink.
Hey, don't break anything now.
Keep in mind, Uncle Dan.
I'll do my best.
Bye.
Cute kid.
I'll get the phone, Captain. You just sit here and plan strategy. Tanna, investigations. Yes, sir. Oh, Captain. It's a Colonel Vance.
This is going to get very old very quickly.
See some hustle there, soldier.
Listen, put the other grip in the 4-inch barrel on the Magnum for me, would you, please? Yes, sir.
Are you set?
Just about.
Good. The debriefing team has arrived. I think if our friends are going to cause us any problem, it's going to be out here and today.
In what capacity am I going to function out there, if I may ask?
I'm going to introduce you as my assistant. Only my immediate staff will know who you really are.
And how long do you think we'll be able to pull that off?
As long as you keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. Don't forget, you're the only one who knows what 2 of these agents look like. May I assume that you're on your way?
Yes, sir, but I have to stop and get another car. Mine's too well known around town.
I'll advise the guards at the gate.
Very good, sir. The home fire's burning.
Yes, sir. Captain, remember, those of us who sit and wait also serve.
Yes, sir. Captain 10 to see Colonel Vance.
Very well, sir. Hangar number 4, you're expected, behind the administration building. Thank you. Yes, sir. Very well, sir. You must register at the administration building straight ahead. Proceed. Okay, thank you.
The new sensor system in the Sparrowhawk is able to distinguish the various American ground-to-air missiles.
Which of these missiles is it able to pick up?
Which missiles? All of them.
I've seen tighter security in a supermarket.
It's just the way we want it to look. What you don't see are the electronic sensors. We've got snipers posted all over this building, inside and out, with night vision and scopes.
Got them pretty well concealed.
Don't underestimate the Air Force, Dan. We want the people responsible for Barney's death just as much as you do.
When will the plane be moved out?
Tonight. Our main concern right now is the welfare of our Russian friend. He's up in the debriefing room. We ship him out to Washington tomorrow morning.
How long has this interrogation been going on?
Practically all day. He's due for arrest. I want you to stick to him like fleas on a dog.
Yes, sir.
I see you haven't forgotten how to salute, Captain.
It's not because I haven't tried.
Where were these missile tests conducted?
In Zhdanov by the Sea of Azov, where I grew up. My parents still live there. It's very lovely. I wonder, do they think I'm a traitor?
I think we've asked our friend enough questions for today. Gentlemen, you're dismissed. I'll see you back in my office. Victoria, this is my assistant, Captain Tanna. He's going to be a close companion of Mikhail's for the next 24 hours. Dan, Victoria Ballinger.
Nice to make your acquaintance, Captain.
Hello.
Mikhail, Parakomtes Edia Kapitan Tanna.
Kapitan Tanna, Mikhail Ivanovich.
Mikhail, welcome to America.
Thank you.
Mikhail, is there anything special in the way of food you might like?
Да, как сказать сосиска?
Hot dog.
Hot dog. И beer.
That shouldn't be a problem. I understand our base commissary makes a very fine hot dog. Why don't the three of you go ahead and I'll join you there later.
If you're interested, this is the commercial research area. Experiments are conducted here for the improvement of commercial aircraft.
Commercial? Civilian work is done on Air Force Base?
Military technology is applied to civilian aircraft.
Ah, it's better.
This is where the various types of engines are tested for the new, more fuel-efficient component parts.
Look out!
dead. You know this man?
No, I don't.
It's a guy that tried to run me down.
Get a hold of Captain Schmidt. I want base security tripled. I want a CID team down here right now. We are going to have to change our plans.
What do you mean?
There are still 2 unknown quantities out there. I'm going to have the Sparrowhawk moved over to auxiliary field number 7. Tell Mikhail he's going to have to fly his bird a few more miles.
Hello.
This is Hobby.
Red one.
Suchak is dead. They're moving the package. Stay there till I can find out where.
Right.
Where is Captain Tanna?
He's gone ahead to meet Mikhail when he arrives at the auxiliary field. Let's go.
Okay, nobody goes near that aircraft except for the maintenance crew without a pass from Colonel Vance's office. Nobody. Captain, I'll see you later.
Captain?
Too bad we have to take her apart.
She's a graceful lady, all right. I won't be shedding any tears. Once we get the wings off her and get her aboard that transport, maybe we'll all be able to relax a little more.
Except for Mikhail.
Well, I haven't forgotten about Mikhail. In fact, Victoria, I want you to tell him that his quarters tonight will be between the captain's and mine. We'll have a double guard on his door. Maybe he'll be able to sleep a little bit better. Captain, we got work to do.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have to get cracking, my friend. We haven't much time left.
All I need is a half a minute under that plane.
Good.
Private Kemp.
It seems incredible to me that someone from the debriefing team could be a Soviet agent.
Well, someone had to pass on the information that we're moving Mikhail.
Forgive the interruption, Colonel, but they're almost ready to start disassembling the wings. Mikhail and I will be out by the plane.
We'll join you in a moment. It's almost over, Mikhail.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen, the plane is all yours.
Do you have Victoria's file? Mm-hmm. Can I see it?
Although I think we can safely rule her out. From what you said, she had no qualms about killing that agent.
Yeah. Maybe she just didn't want him to talk to us.
What do you mean?
Something's bothered me about that incident from the very beginning.
What?
She was too quick to fire.
So?
And if there hadn't been a silencer on that weapon, the velocity would have been great enough to kill Mikhail, too.
I think you're reaching, Dan. Vance? Yes, Corporal. Thank you. There's a guard at the gate. He just passed through a man with papers from Victoria's company.
is her entire background. People were very thorough.
We tried.
She used to train hawks as a teenager?
Quite a falconer, I understand.
What kind of bird is this?
Kestrel, maybe a hobby hawk.
As an operation hobby? One too many coincidences, Colonel.
Let's go.
Mikhail, you go out there and help them with the dismantling of the plane. I just remembered something. I have to go back to Colonel Vance's office.
Get away from the plane! Get away! Mikhail! Get away! Get away from the plane! Get
Lost the battle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I suggest you stick your fingers in your ears, Captain.
Just guaranteed yourself a life sentence.
Oh, I'd probably let myself in for 6 months, maybe a year, or however long it is for one of your agents to get captured and my side to work out a trade. It's what you call a swap, I believe.
I don't think your side's gonna want you back when they find out you blew up the wrong plane.
What do you mean?
We eased security, allowed your man on the base so he'd expose himself. You saved the Air Force a lot of time and trouble by blowing up an old junker that was going to the boneyard anyway. The real Sparrow Hawk's in that hangar over there.
All right, come with me, please.
Did you ever think about re-enlisting, Dan?
No.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, sir. Looks like he's adjusting rather well.
I can't do that. Can you do that? About 2 years ago. Now, true capitalist. Even more with 3-piece suit. Oh, a toast. A toast.
There's a camel here. You know something? What's holding you up, honey? You're missing half a bus.
Just a few final touches, Senator.
On Capitol Hill, I'm never gonna believe it. 3 against 1 on that one.
Yeah! Smile, Senator.
Hey!
Thanks. Tanna.
Dan Tanna's.
Andrew, you called me.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hi, Dan. I have a message for you.
Well, what is it?
Oh, yeah. Senator William Mitchell. He says you met him.
Well, no, you don't meet Senator Mitchell, Andrew. You are enveloped in his presence, overwhelmed by his benevolence, morality, and goodness.
Gee, that's nice, Dan. Anyway, he wants to see you right away at the Aladdin. And you know what else?
No, what?
He says he'll pay you anything to drop whatever you're on and to take his case.
Well, then we'll just have to drop the 3 cases I'm on, right? And get right over there.
But, Dan, you don't have any cases right now.
Well, we'll just have to keep that our little secret, won't we, Angie?
Yes, Dan.
Bye, Angie. Thanks, Jack.
I pride myself on being an excellent judge of character. I was sure these ladies were absolutely legitimate. They were elegant, well-read, perfectly groomed.
But they're hobbyist photography, eh, Senator?
You understand, Mr. Tanner, that some very important legislation could be jeopardized if this incident is publicized.
Well, I take it you're referring to the anti-pornography bill you're sponsoring?
Of course.
Isn't it a strange coincidence, Senator? One of those unfortunate quirks of life?
Do you realize how these immoral monsters are jeopardizing our children? I tell you, sir...
Senator, under the circumstances, I think it's best we stick to what happened here. Now, where did you make contact with these ladies, and did they give you any names?
In the lounge. And, no, we did not exchange names. Now, how do you suggest we proceed?
Well, Senator, you'll probably get a call suggesting you buy back the negative, and when you do, let me know.
Mr. Tanner, I assure you that nothing like this has ever happened before. I know you won't make any hasty moral judgments.
Well, what I make, Senator, is $200 a day plus expenses. Send a check to my office, will you, please?
I'm going to explain this to you one more time, Dan. This police department's paid for by the taxpayers. We're not here to cater to your needs.
Bella, I'm a taxpayer.
Congratulations.
Look, just handle this thing. One thing for me, and I'll never ask you for anything again.
Ever?
Ever.
What a liar. You want me to check out an MO on a trio of classy female photo blackmailers in big cities.
It's very poetic.
It's also a lot of work.
I'll pay extra taxes.
Dan, Rod called. He said he'll pick you up in front of Foxy's place in 10 minutes. He said it's important.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I want that yo-yo in Reno checked out. Hello, Daniel. Come on in. There's no way that we could lose 15% in just 7 days. I want him terminated. Terminated. Terminated.
Does that mean kill?
No, that's in the old days it meant kill. Now it means you're just fired. Hey, you knew Shorty Morty, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead?
Mm-hmm. Dead.
That's too bad.
Yeah, right. You know, he was one of the original 6 singing midgets. The first act I hired in the first club I owned.
Well, he lived a long life. He was, what, 73, 74?
No, he was 85, and he'd still be alive today had he not fallen out of a first-floor window.
First floor?
Yeah, well, to you it's a first floor. To him it was a rooftop. Rumor had it he was fooling around with the wife of a defensive tackle of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That's a baseball team.
Well, that's why he got killed. Yeah, right. We're going to have a very formal, solemn funeral, and I'm going to be one of the pallbearers.
Is this for a morning suit?
No, I've got a morning suit. This is for an evening suit. I had one made in London, you know, when I was presented to the Queen. And you're going to have the honor of standing next to the suit that was presented to the Queen, because you will also be a pallbearer. All right.
Slick, wait a second. You had me meet you at a street corner to tell me I'm going to be a pallbearer?
Yeah.
Shorty Morty was your friend.
What's the matter? Don't you like short people? Everybody liked him. And he loved you, Daniel. The day before he died, he said, I love that Daniel. What a wonderful kid.
Slick, I only met him once.
Well, how many times is somebody going to meet you to be your friend?
I hate funerals.
Well, yeah, everybody hates funerals. Look, it's going to be a very formal affair.
I'll be there.
Wouldn't you say the look on his face is just a bit expectant?
I think the definitive term is overexposed.
You know, with the possible exception of our good friend, the Reverend.
The Reverend.
I'd say the Senator is probably our finest conquest.
Yeah. Well, don't you think so, Linda?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes I wonder if we're not pushing just a little too hard.
I think the only thing we're pushing too hard is our time in the sun. I'm parched. Let's go play some blackjack.
Okay, I'll get some cash.
You don't worry. They'll think it's a simple robbery. Next time I won't miss. Guaranteed.
I just got the morning paper. Take a look. There she is, Tanna. That's the woman that took the pictures.
Mrs. Jonathan Stockwood, a wealthy visitor from Beverly Hills. You mean to tell me that you had pseudo-pornographic pictures taken of you by a rich married woman from Beverly Hills?
girlfriends come, about every 2 months, stay 2-3 days, and always stay together in the same suite.
Nice ladies?
The creme de la creme, Dan.
3 ladies from Beverly Hills, very wealthy. You know, blackmail just doesn't figure. Bella, remember me? The guy who said he wouldn't ask for a favor for 24 hours?
Oh, yeah, the liar. What do you want?
Bella, if you don't start being nice to me, I'm going to take my business to the sheriff's office in San Bernardino.
Forgive me, Dan. Oh, forgive me. Just tell me what it is you want me to do to jeopardize my job. You know I'll come through.
Linda Stockwood, Helen Martin, and Doris Howard, all of Beverly Hills, all dressed like Park Avenue. They speak like Vassar and act like Windsor Castle.
Sound like girls for all seasons. I mean, why do you have to check on qualifications like that?
Well, under all those peacock feathers, Bella, I'm trying to find a duck.
Paging Mr. Cohen. Mr. Bert Cohen.
Is that it? I'll talk to you later. Mrs. Stockwood.
Another reporter.
I'm a private detective. I represent Senator William Mitchell.
Is that supposed to interest me?
The senator would like the negative. I know you don't know what I'm talking about, and how dare I?
Who are you?
My name's Tanna. He thinks it's politics, I think it's something else. What's the price tag?
You and the senator are both ridiculous.
Paging Mr. Hannafin. Phil Hannafin.
Think I could have the key to that suite, please?
Sure.
I gotta get home and feed the kids before the early show, so I wrote down everything here in this little notepad for you, okay?
But you didn't give me anything to remember.
Forget it.
Hello, ladies. I love you both. What's up?
Beatrice wrote down what I don't have to remember.
Peanut butter? Are you girls trying to tell me something?
Well, there's a pickle with it, Dan. Oh, I forgot your milk.
By the way, Roth called.
You did?
He said that one of the pallbearers dropped out and you're gonna have to find the replacement.
Oh, terrific.
Who you gonna get?
Benzer, who else?
Who else?
Yeah, call him and tell him to rent himself a morning suit. I've got to go to Shorty Morty's funeral.
You got it. Oh, about those 3 ladies you asked about. They checked out to be very rich Beverly Hills high society types, and they come to Las Vegas with the full approval of their husbands. Now, Linda's husband is Jonathan Stockwood, and he's in real estate development, and at present he's in New York on some sort of deal. And Helen Martin's husband is Arthur Martin. He's big on the stock exchange, and at present he's in Beverly Hills. And Doris Howard's husband is Theodore Howard, vice president, Mammoth Pictures, present in Hollywood.
It's just how you wrote it, B.
Well, if those 3 are blackmailers, I'm Eric the Red.
He was a Viking. Did you know that the days of the weeks are named after Viking gods? Friday's named after Freya, queen of the gods.
Angie, how did you know that?
I was helping Beatrice's little girl with her homework. Mythology.
Yeah. Well, who is Saturday named after?
Well, I only can remember Friday because it's a woman.
Oh, I see.
Dan Tanna's. Just a a minute, please. It's for you, Dan.
Thank you, Angie. Tanna.
Dan, you wanted to know if your 3 wives came in and where they were going if they went out? Well, they just made their reservations. Second show at the Tropicana.
Thank you, Sandy. Ladies, these belong to you?
Ours. Obviously stolen from our suite.
Obviously, so call a cop.
Well, we'll take those, thank you.
I'll make you a little deal. You tell me why, and I'll let you have them.
We don't have to tell you anything.
Well, I'm here to tell you something. That the man who was in your suite yesterday might have been there because of this kinky game you've been playing. Yeah, see, it might have been more than robbery. He could have been hired, and you just could be playing with your lives. Besides, I have a feeling that Mrs. Jonathan Stockwood, Mrs. Arthur Martin, and Mrs. Theodore Howard are less anxious for a little publicity than Senator William Mitchell. So, if I don't get the negative of Senator William Mitchell in an hour, well, you ladies take it from there.
Are you implying that you might tell our husbands, Mr. Tanner?
Gee, I hadn't thought of that. Ladies?
I think he just might do it.
I think I'd better try to catch up with Mr. Tanner. So we'll give him the negative, and I'll be back in time for the finale.
Oh, Helen, here, take my coat. It's getting a little chilly. Operator, yes, I would like to place a person-to-person collect call to Mr. Jonathan Stockwood in New York City. The St. Regis Hotel. Hello, Teddy. Doris. Something terrible has happened here. No, to Helen. I'm all right. You're going to have to tell Arthur. It was a hit and run. No, we don't know how she is yet. I'll call you back in about 5 minutes. All right.
They've been waiting for you.
Ladies, where's the third musketeer?
In the hospital. In a coma.
What happened?
She was run down, deliberately, according to the parking lot attendant. The doctors say she has less than a 50-50 chance.
Please, sit down.
Look, you said that maybe the intruder in my room was not just a burglar, that perhaps someone was after all 3 of us. Well, we think you could be right. We want to hire you to protect us. to find out who it is.
Well, it only costs 10 cents to call the police.
Yeah. Our husbands are coming to Vegas, and we'd like this kept as quiet as possible. Do you understand?
No, I don't. I'd like to understand, but I don't. You ladies have my interest. But first of all, you've got this camera game that'll give you 36 suspects a roll. What I want to know is why.
Dan, they're scared and in trouble. Couldn't
B, I'm sorry, no. Why?
Mr. Tanna, you couldn't possibly understand why.
Well, I'm much brighter than I look. Try me.
All right, then let's start with needs. Something I'm sure you have none of.
Well, I have some needs. This isn't exactly paradise, but it's a long way from a ghetto. And it's a hell of a lot longer away from your Beverly Hills with your fancy cars and your expensive clothes, your fancy friends. Oh, you got it so tough, lady. I feel so sorry for you. I know a lot of folks who trade places with you right now.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Until they face the reality of husbands who work 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. Business trips instead of vacations, phone calls instead of quiet dinners, gifts instead of love. And all because they want us to be secure and comfortable. When the fact of the matter is they love what they're doing and they couldn't possibly give us the one thing that we really need, their time.
Well, you're saying that your husbands don't love you.
No. They do love us. And we love them very much. And that's the reason that we never slept with any of those men. I mean, we did it to prove that there were men who would still want to be with us. And the more unattainable they were, the bigger the challenge for us. And all to prove that we were still desirable, still women. It was just a game. And we played it because we were bored. We realized we were very foolish. We're sorry. Senator Mitchell, the negatives.
Aladdin Hotel.
Senator Mitchell, please.
Mitchell.
Senator Mitchell, this is Dan Tanna. I've got your negatives. They'll be at your hotel suite tomorrow morning for my bill.
Very good. And I assume the case is closed.
Not quite, Senator. There seems to be a new development. Like a lady being deliberately run down by a car.
Damn it, Tanner, I want this case closed. I hired you to do a job. You did it, now forget it.
Seeing how you've asked so nicely, Senator, no.
Will you help us?
Are you sure you want a male chauvinist who couldn't possibly understand a woman's feelings working for you?
Yes, we're sure.
I love you, Dan Tanna.
Arthur, the doctor says that he'll do her more good if you rest. He'll let us know if there's any change.
Yeah, I know that. But I really feel a whole lot better being here.
I checked out the parking jockey at the Tropicana. He only saw a flash of the car. The police have asked the car rental agencies and the repair shops to report any damage that might be hit and run.
Mrs. Stockwood, can you tell me anything more about the man who attacked you?
No, I never got a good look at him. But the maid was there.
No, the maid told me he was a male Caucasian, that's all.
You will leave her side.
The doctors don't know how long she'll be in that coma.
I can't budge him, honey. If it were you, do you think I'd leave you?
Oh, Teddy.
Linda?
Oh, Jonathan.
How is she, Teddy?
Critical.
What about Arthur?
Why, he's been in there with her for hours. We can't get him to leave. He's making himself sick, Jonathan.
Well, we won't let him.
Oh, Jonathan, this is Dan Tanna. He's a private investigator that we've hired to find out who did this.
Listen, anything you need, anything at all, you understand? Don't hesitate.
Thank you.
We're gonna stay until we know about Helen. Teddy, come on, let's get Arthur out of there.
Nurse Bartlett, call physical therapy on 214.
Ladies, don't go anywhere without your husbands. Don't go out alone.
Wife's lousy coat. How am I supposed to know the wrong chick would be wearing it?
You blew it. That's the bottom line.
I'll take care of it.
Well, you may have yourself a little more pressing problem now. She's hired herself a private investigator, a man by the name of Dan Tanner. He's been making some inquiries into my business affairs. So far, my staff has been able to stonewall him, but if he keeps it up, he'll find out I'm on the brink.
Him first, then.
Him first. Then we worry about her.
Now, Mr. Stockwood, our arrangement.
Find him.
I didn't know she was going to be a hit-and-run victim.
Don't roll those baby browns at me. You know something I should know.
I think someone's trying to hit all three of them.
So you want another favor?
That's not another favor, Bella. It's just the same favor. I want you to check on the husbands, their hobbies, their financial status, extramarital activities,
I
if
am
any.
doing that anyway. The police department doesn't stand still either, Mr. Hotshot. And what about the marks your three ladies hit on?
They don't figure. The ladies swear they've never seen or contacted the men after they've taken their pictures.
Well, why'd they take the pictures?
They say scrapbook mementos. I believe them, Bella. These men do not have a motive for murder. Nobody's trying to bribe them. Nobody's trying to blackmail them, right?
I like it.
Okay, if you get anything, you call me. I'll do the same. Is that a deal?
Dan, did you ever sell used cars?
Only own them, Bella. Only own them. Windsor.
Hi, is this yours?
Yeah. Well, I've never seen a car in more perfect harmony with the personality of its owner.
Really? Thanks, yeah, it's pretty. I traded in my old one for it. Oh, I got the suit that you wanted.
Terrific.
I found a retired tailor in North Vegas. He used to rent them. Had one left, your size. I saw it. It's really lovely.
Windsor, you're wonderful.
No, just efficient. It's nothing. Well, it's not nothing, you know. It's a small something.
Well, listen, in appreciation, I'm going to let you take the T-Bird today, and I'm going to use your car, huh?
Are you kidding, really?
You mind if I lose the fringe?
Well, no, it's the best part, though.
The T-Bird's at my place. Just bill the flat tire in the cab to me, okay?
Okay. Take care.
Flat tire.
resident of the area said the resultant explosion rocked her house and sent a fireball 3 to 4 stories into the air. The driver of one of the vehicles was Daniel Tanna, a well-known Las Vegas private investigator. Mr. Tanna apparently managed to avoid serious injury, but the driver of the second car was burned beyond recognition. More details and film on the 11 o'clock report.
Oh, darling, listen, I had a heck of a time getting you down there. I wanted to talk to you before you left the hospital.
Jonathan, she's coming out of it. Helen, she's going to be all right.
Well, that's wonderful news, darling. Hey, listen, I have to see you right away alone, and not at the hotel either.
Well, Doris, Teddy, and I were just headed back there.
Well, honey, listen, it has to be alone, believe me. I just found out something very shocking about Doris. So I don't want her to be there, naturally, or Teddy, for that matter, when you find out what it is.
But,
No, please, honey, no buts about this, huh? Believe me, you'll understand when you find out. Well, look, it might be a good idea to bring that investigator along with you, too. He might be able to help us with some advice and all. You remember the hotel I told you about our combine had? It was just under construction out there at the end of the strip by Caesars?
Yes.
All right, that's where I'll be, huh? I haven't been to Vegas in 2 years since we bought that site. So I'll meet you out there in an hour with Tanner, huh?
All right, Jonathan.
All right.
Well, the cleaners did the best they could with your coat, but I'm afraid it's a bit worse for wear. Is anything wrong? I think Jonathan has found out about us. At least about you. He only mentioned you. Well, maybe it's something else. I've got to find out. He wants me to bring Dan Tanna. Please, make my excuses.
So where have you been?
I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm ready to be the pallbearer. Excuse me.
This is the replacement? This is the pallbearer?
I got Gaspar the Great suit just in time.
But that is not a morning suit. That's white tie and tails.
It was the best I could get. It belongs to the magician at the hotel in the lounge act.
You got a magician suit?
It was the last minute. What do you want me to do? Show up in my underwear? In time. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Who'd you expect at the last minute? Burt Reynolds?
Listen, you can't...
Gentlemen, take your places, please. The organist is running out of hymns.
My dear friends, I am deeply affected emotionally by the passing of my sweet little pal. Out of the light into the darkness, but I pray perhaps the other way around. And the command, which there is no challenge, has laid him to rest. He was a sweet little man. Morty Short, known
What's he
as
crying about?
Shorty Morty.
He didn't even know Shorty.
He's not crying about Shorty. I told him about his car that I wrecked.
Taller than his size. And so, among the many who mourn his loss, we see before us some lovely young ladies whom Shorty Morty courted during the tenure of his career. He had an interesting life. He was but a few short months from being 84 years young. And he had 12 children who would be here today if they knew that Shorty was their father. But wherever they may be, we know them and we love them as even if they were their own. And so in passing, we say goodbye to him. So be it. We who love them, we as close friends. But for all his serious viewpoint upon life, Morty Shorty was a happy man, and the majority of his years were happy. And so was show business in his blood to the end.
It's a bunny.
He would like to have the farewell be one of joy and entertainment as we bid our respected friend a warm and fond goodbye.
Jonathan wants to see us.
Wants to see us?
Yes, it's urgent.
It is.
Well, Pete thought only Doris was involved. What's your problem?
We're in this together. She can't handle it alone.
I admire your loyalty, but what I can't figure out is why he wants me along. Look, try to relax. Getting a case of the nerves is not going to help.
No, it's not nerves. It's my coat. It still has Helen's blood on it.
Your coat? That's your coat?
Yes. Helen was wearing it when she was run down.
You're the target.
What?
The hitman missed in your apartment. He tried to get in a parking lot. Helen was wearing your coat. He thought that Helen was you.
Why just me?
Linda, do you have any money of your own, family money? I'm talking about big numbers.
Well, yes, I do. When my parents died,
Who's your beneficiary?
Well, my husband, of course, but my husband... You're not saying that my husband is trying to kill me.
Linda, I know he's in deep financial trouble. Now, 2 attempts are made on your life. He shows up in Vegas, you tell him I'm working for you, and someone tries to kill me. Now, if he were aware of the little game you girls have been playing, there's a possibility he could be behind it. Now, after your death, he could leak the game to the police, and they'd spend the next 50 years looking for one of your marks.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
I could be, but when we get there, do exactly as I say.
Linda! Up here! Come around! I'll send the elevator down!
Gabby, don't panic.
Someone call the police and the Department of Water. This pool is polluted. Hey, what are you so down about? I'm the one who almost got killed. Ow.
I know I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm even kind of dumb sometimes. I mean to do things right. Somehow I just louse them up. But I don't mean to. I loused up the funeral. And I loused up a lot of things.
Hey, so what?
So, about my car. Let's just call it even, okay? It's my way of paying you back for all the things that I loused up for you. It's from me to you, okay?
Well, Binzer, how are you gonna get around?
I don't know. I'll think of something. A pair of skates or a bike or something. That's my car. That's the car I traded in.
From me to you, Binzer.
The new Hornets from Beatrice and me, Binzer.
Gee. Gee.
I just wanted you to know that, after all the kidding and joking, that I like having you around, and I like being a friend. I'm used to you.
Me too, Dan.